The Earth's axis is tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees relative to the plane of its orbit around the Sun, known as the ecliptic. This tilt significantly shapes our environment. Around March 21st each year, the Sun is directly above the equator, marking the beginning of astronomical spring. On this day, the northern and southern hemispheres receive almost equal amounts of sunlight. At the North Pole, continuous daylight begins from the spring equinox, known as polar day, which lasts for about 6 months. As the Sun moves northward, areas within the Arctic Circle gradually enter polar day, with the duration increasing the farther north you go. Conversely, around March 21st, the South Pole enters polar night, which also lasts about 6 months. Within the Antarctic Circle, the closer you get to the pole, the longer the polar night lasts. By June 21st, the Sun is directly above the Tropic of Cancer, the northernmost point of its annual journey, marking the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. Around September 23rd, the Sun aligns with the equator again, marking the beginning of polar night at the North Pole and polar day at the South Pole. As the Sun continues moving southward, the northern hemisphere experiences its longest night around December 21st, when the Sun is directly above the Tropic of Capricorn, the southernmost point in its annual path. If you photograph the Sun at the same time every day for a year, you will notice that its position in the sky changes daily. This occurs for 2 reasons. First, the tilt of Earth's axis causes the Sun's apparent position to shift north and south throughout the year. Second, Earth's orbit around the Sun is not a perfect circle but an ellipse, meaning Earth travels at varying speeds along its path, affecting the Sun's position each day. Together, these factors create an interesting phenomenon. The Sun's path over the year forms a figure 8-shaped curve known as an analemma. Since Earth's axis points toward Polaris, it always appears due north, with all stars seeming to rotate around it. However, Earth's tilted axis does not remain fixed. Due to precession, the axis traces a circular path over approximately 26,000 years. Around 12,000 years ago, Vega served as the North Star, guiding ancient peoples. Approximately 5,000 years ago, Alpha Draconis held this role. While the ancient Egyptians aligned the Great Pyramid with Alpha Draconis, today we see Polaris from the same site.